Hello everyone, I'm Miko Star, back with more Backstage Pass, continuing Benito's route. Let us go on now. He releases my hand slowly.
Alright, now that introductions are out of the way, let's get to work.
Dare turns to Madeline.
Let's look over the plans for today's shoot, shall we? I'm sure Sian can handle her side of the job.
Madeline hesitates for a brief moment before following Dale to the shooting area. Is she still unsure about me? I turn to Matthew. This way, I guess.
I'm in your capable hands.
Matthew sits at the makeup station with a single fluid motion. He looks at me expectantly. I begin my work in silence. He sits calmly, following each of my requests to turn his head or close his eyes. Everything he does has a cool, polished air to it. Is this really the same guy who was tripping all over himself at the mall the other day? Should I strike up a conversation? Yeah, talk about the law. Hey, about the other day.
What about it?
Ouch. Matthew looks at me in the eye coolly. I just wanted to say sorry, you know? I mean, you kind of seemed,
I wasn't.
He glances at his reflection in the mirror.
Are you finished?
Yeah?
Thank you for your excellent work.
Matthew stands up and silently returns to the shooting area. I follow, trying hard not to look too confused. Madeline is currently scrutinizing my work. After several agonizing seconds, she nods her approval. Dale looks visibly relieved. I get the feeling she's a hard woman to please. Matthew takes his place in front of the camera and poses with practiced ease. Dale snaps a few photos, and Matthew picks a new pose. Unlike Adam, Matthew needs no coaching from Dale. Every move he makes is elegant and comfortable. The photo shoot proceeds quickly with a sense of learning efficiency. Madeline occasionally calls out commands, but Matthew carries most of the work power himself. In front of the camera, he looks so calm and in control. Wow, he really is a professional. Dale lowers his camera.
Take 5.
Matthew nods and leaves the set. Madeline takes the opportunity to approach me.
I love your work, honey. You're very talented for someone your age.
Thanks?
No wonder Lloyd chose you to work on his show. That's very exciting, isn't it?
I decided not to mention that I only worked with Lloyd because he was desperate. If she's choosing to extend an olive branch, I'll take it. It was interesting.
I heard they don't have a full cast for the show yet. Did Lloyd mention who was handling the casting?
He hasn't said anything about it. Madeline purses her lips thoughtfully.
Well, next time you see him, you might mention that Matthew is undergoing acting training.
And there's a sales pitch. I shrug. Sure, next time I see him. When am I ever going to see him again? Madeline's expression resembles that of a satisfied cat that has finally put a mouse out of its misery.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Aw, thank you. Matthew returns and Madeline immediately turns her attention back to him. Now that she's secured a promise from me, she ignores me for the rest of the photo shoot. Honestly, the lack of attention comes as a relief. The photo shoot draws to a close and Madeline and Dale inspects the photos together. I return to the makeup station to gather my things and find Matthew. They're picking up bits of loose trash and throwing them away. Oh, hey, want some help with that? He turns to me and his face lights up red.
No, I can handle this.
So it is the same guy I met at the mall. He begins to fiddle with his vest, absentmindedly buttoning it and unbuttoning it.
You must think I'm a terrible person.
Huh? He casts his eyes towards the ceiling.
Well, when I'm in work mode, I get really focused, you know?
I do.
Oh, right. Sorry. I didn't do anything offensive, did I?
Weird, yeah, but not really offensive. Although, I don't know why you treat me like a stranger.
Oh, Mom doesn't like it when I meet new people, especially girls. She thinks they'll only try to use me, so I kinda didn't tell her about you.
Well, I have a guess what his fear of women comes from. What about your girlfriend?
Nicole's an exception.
Is she the daughter of a famous director or something?
What? No!
Matthew frowns for a moment before realization hits.
She wanted you to introduce me to a director, didn't she?
Yeah, I don't know how to break it to you, but Lloyd's new show hasn't been greenlit yet. There's a good chance it won't even happen.
That's okay. I like modeling, but I've never been that interested in acting.
Oh good, that saves me a guilt trip or two. Matthew laughs.
You felt guilty?
Well, yeah, it's sort of like making a promise knowing I can't keep it. And I wouldn't want to get your hopes up for something I can't deliver.
That's nice of you. You're really...
Oh, sorry. So are you. My bad.
Oh, thanks.
Matthew, we're leaving now.
A brief look of panic flashes across Matthew's eyes.
I have to go.
Yeah, I know. Take care.
You too.
They approaches me as I watch Madeline lead her son out the door.
Ah, congratulations. You survived.
It wasn't so bad. He sighs and fiddles with his camera.
Madeline was a professional model for many years. She insists her children follow that path. And while I appreciate that she wants them to succeed, her stunning lack of trust in my skills is grating.
I think my connection with Lloyd mattered more to her than my actual abilities.
Hey, if it gets her to like you, then it gets her to like you. It's not easy to impress Miss Midnight herself.
Midnight?
Madeline Midnight, original face of the Midnight Cosmetics line.
That was the original Midnight Girl? I used a lot of her products.
You and every other professional in this city. Anyway, good work today. Hope you don't mind if I call on you for future assignments.
I'd be honored if you did.
Then I'll be seeing you around. Take care, Sean.
Later. See, it was a good work day. I earned $300. My fatigue's going up. I find beneath one of the tables pointing up to my knee was an empty coffee cup. Hey! Oh, I do apologize if you hear any small pauses in between. I currently yawning on and off, so I apologize for that. I'll try not to yawn as much. He looks up and gives me a quick salute.
Ciao!
What are you working on?
I'm not sure yet. It seems like I should be able to take advantage of the space between the bottom of the cup and the table.
He turns the cup a few times over in his hands and finally sets it aside.
It'll come to me.
He reaches into his pockets and brings out a few worn bills.
Here's your payment for a job well done.
I swept the money from him and counted out quickly. $75? Are you sure? I mean, you were working for free, weren't you?
There were still tips, and a promise is a promise. If it makes you feel that bad, consider it in advance.
They want you back?
Very much so. I got offered a regular gig.
Congratulations to you moving up in the world. Benito casually brushes off the comment.
It's a start. Pay is merely decent. The biggest benefit is having a captive audience with a high turnover rate.
I'm sorry. The music was really loud. I could barely hear him.
Good way to reach a lot of people from across the country, so it's a worthwhile trade-off.
Sounds like you've thought this through. He nods and absentmindedly returns to filling with a cup of
It's one of several scenarios I've plotted for my career.
You planned this?
Not precisely. I considered it was a possibility, and I planned what I'd do if it came to pass.
So what's the big plan then?
Meet as many people as possible. Target the ones who look like they're media or social organizers. Continue to work the streets to expand opportunities. In other words, keep working. Don't slow down.
He nods, pleased with himself.
Everything is right on schedule. I don't know when they'll want me next, but I'll contact you.
Sounds good to me. Thank you. I'm gonna pass out, aren't I? Don't pass out. Don't pass out. Awesome. Didn't pass out. Been getting because of my blog lately. Not a lot, though. Popular. Check email. Woohoo! Yeah, of course I'll be back. Shoot. Yeah, you're welcome. Books there. Wait, books. Oh. And my intelligence went up, I think. Stats. Okay, so I got a lot of money. I'm gonna sleep so I can get rid of some of my thing. Let's see. My fatigue is still up high.
Today we'll be discussing character archetypes in medieval literature. The most common type is the knight-errant, a knight who would travel around doing chivalrous deeds.
Just like John's show, I guess that's where the name came from.
The knight-errant was often accompanied by a lady who would lead him to his next adventure. The lady rarely acted as a romantic partner, and she would provide him with the knowledge and tools to defeat his opponents.
A girl raises her hand and presses a cold knot at her.
If the lady had everything necessary to defeat the bad guys, how come she didn't just do it herself?
Maybe she was afraid she'd break a nail.
The guy sitting in the back row whispers she's sliding her foot for the girl to hear. Professor Crowell ignores him.
An excellent question, and a perfect segue into your assignment. You'll be writing an essay on the character archetype of your choice, along with an analysis of how it represented medieval culture and how those types are still used in today's media and culture. 16 pages, due next week.
Dang.
16 pages? That's ridiculous!
The guy in the back sputters indignantly. Professor Govat gives him a withering glance.
I know. Hardly seems like enough to cover everything that needs to be said, doesn't it? Do your best to be concise.
This. Foe. Feeling better already. Come on, fatigue. Last me long. Please. And since studio, I immediately began setting up my station.
Ready for another round with the Midnight Clan?
Well, now that I know they're part of the Midnight Line, I'm really nervous.
I didn't mean to worry you. Will it make you feel better if I tell you that's not their real name?
Well, I always assumed Midnight was some sort of stage name, although talking about it makes me curious. Dale coughs and leans in.
Yeah, Partridge.
What?
Madeline Partridge. And her son? Matthew Partridge. But don't say it to their faces.
Why not? Big industry secret?
And nothing a little bit of time online can't tell you, but stage names exist for a reason. Whether it's to build a character, afford privacy, or just not conflict with someone else, it's always important. So, calling someone by their given name in a professional setting is rude.
The door to the studio opens and a petite girl with golden hair enters.
Good morning, Mr. Vincent. I trust everything is ready.
Oh shoot, his name is Vincent? Dale Vincent? I've been calling him Dale this whole time. How come I didn't know this sooner? Oh, I'm sorry. Should have paid more attention to your name, and the last one I did was Adam. Ugh.
Ready as we'll ever be, Nicole.
Nicole scans the room quickly and her eyes settle on me.
Sean, what are you doing here?
My job. I'm a makeup artist.
Oh, I didn't know you were industry.
That's not a problem, is it?
Of course not. I'm just surprised. Maddie, all clear.
I lean towards Dale and whisper to him. What was the all clear? Am I missing something?
Search me. They've always been like this.
Okay, I guess I'll just pretend that it's normal. As soon as Matthew enters, the room feels a little colder. His gaze rests on me for a brief moment. He eyes me with only the faintest recognition. Work mode, huh? It's hard to believe this is the same guy who looks like he was on the verge of tears last time I saw him. Is that the mark of a professional? I can't say it properly. Shall we get started?
Ready when you are.
Matthew sits in front of the mirror and waits patiently for me. Nicole pulls up her chair and sits a few feet away from us. In what appears to be a gesture of friendship, she strikes up a conversation.
So, Sean,
Yeah?
how long have you been a makeup artist?
I think I've lost count. It's been a while though. Matthew inspects himself in the mirror.
I can tell. Your work is very polished.
Oh, thank you. Matthew nods coolly and strides off towards the photo area. Nicole pulls her chair closer to me and offers a smile.
So, are you new in town? I haven't seen you around before.
Yeah, Just came here from for college.
Where are you from?
Hawaii. One of the smaller islands.
Oh, that sounds amazing. It must be gorgeous back there.
Definitely is. I didn't really notice until I moved to the city, though you never know what you got until you've lost it, right? What about you? Are you from around here?
Born and raised. I've done a couple of photo shoots elsewhere, but no place as nice as Hawaii. Unlike Maddie, who's already been there twice.
She sighs foreignly. Is that resentment in her voice? You'll make it to Hawaii someday, don't worry. Hey, hang in there. I'm sure you'll make it to Hawaii someday.
Well, that's the hope. But it sure seems like I don't have much more than hope.
You never know. My best friend became a pop star almost overnight.
Lucky him.
Most of the time, yeah.
We're finished.
Oh, right. Well, let's be on our way.
Nicole gathered her things and escorts Matthew out of the door without another word to me. Today was a good day. I earned $300. Yes! All the money! Yes, please. Please. I need my soup. Give me my soup. Yes, I'll be there, Benito. Fashion. Gotta keep on my fashion. Okay, I have autumn clothes already. See? Look at my autumn clothes. They're adorable. Status. Should I sleep in? Or go shopping? If I go shopping, I can go for books. Sprays my stuff. I'll go shopping. Mall. Puzzles. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna be needing this anyway for when it happens with Lloyd. So this one to get my fitness up. This just makes me smarter and grades. Charisma. Lower stress, so when I need it. Might as well just buy everything. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so gotta bring my grade up. So there, tutoring, go to town, blog. I can't blog twice because I'm at the Hotel Dollars Benito. Lovely. Professor Cobalt starts the class by writing out a summary of our upcoming exam.
Any questions?
The guy sitting near the back raises his hand.
Will this test be graded on a curve?
Professor Cobalt arches his single eyebrow.
No.
Why not?
Let's say you order a steak at a restaurant, and when it arrives, the meat is completely raw. Would you pay for it?
No.
And what if all the other chefs in the restaurant also sent out uncooked meat? Would you pay for it then?
A look of understanding dawned on the student's face.
No, sir.
No one grades on a curve in real life. And stunningly, this classroom exists in real life.
He turns back to the chalkboard and resumes writing.
You know when my office hours are.
Any questions for today?
Could you look over my homework and answers for me?
Looks fine to me. You're on the right track.
It's starting time to see Professor Cobalt for an update.
Miss Gooden, I'm pleased to inform you that your grades are acceptable to keep your grant. Good work. I wish you the best of luck in the upcoming month.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. I'm not getting much out of my blog right now. I already know $1 error already. Benito is waiting for me in the smaller area hidden up from the rest of the dining room. Hey, congratulations on getting called back. I'll put my makeup case and immediately get to work on his makeup.
Thanks. I've been told the feedback was pretty positive, although I assume it's because I gave away free dessert.
It's hard to say no to that.
The real test is tonight.
No free dessert this time?
Sadly, no. I guess I'll have to actually be good at what I do.
So what's the plan for tonight? Card tricks, rabbit from my hat?
It really depends on the audience. I've got to tailor it to them. But in a hotel setting like this, traditional illusions don't work quite as well. It has to be more organic. For instance,
You need to hold up the phone.
is this yours?
I reached for my phone, but it's not in my pocket. When did you?
Well, you know what they say. Magicians have fast hands.
How scandalous. Do you plan to flirt with everyone like that?
Not sure. Do you think it works?
Flirt. I'm gonna flirt with him. Gonna flirt. Well, it certainly worked on me, but I'd be so sad if you just decided to flirt and run.
You know I only have eyes for you.
I finished my work with a light powder on his cheeks. All done.
Right. Time to get to work.
Do your best.
I always do.
Yes, got it. And off I go. No!
Hey, little wizard. Ready to meet our destiny?
What's with the little wizard?
You can transform how people look with your makeup brush, which is like a wand. So you're a wizard.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say it like that before.
That's because it doesn't make any sense.
You're just jealous you didn't think of it first.
Yes, you're very clever.
Lloyd stares at his phone laying in the middle of the table as if his gaze could make the call arrive sooner.
Don't be so anxious. It'll arrive in its own time.
But why isn't it now?
Be patient. You...
The sound of her phone ringing cuts John short. Lloyd snatches his phone up and frowns.
Not mine.
It's mine.
John stares at his phone in surprise.
So answer it!
Hello?
Lloyd leans in and tilts his head to the side, straining to hear anything from the other end of John's conversation. From the looks of his face, I assume he still can't hear anything.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
John hangs up and sighs.
So?
I'm sorry, mate.
My heart sinks in my chest. I know that as much as I wanted the show to happen, Lloyd wanted even more.
Cops and Robbers has been greenlit!
Yes!
Lloyd screams and throws his arms around John in a rough hug.
I hate you, you beautiful, beautiful man!
Lloyd waves down the nearest server.
3 large bowls of the number 5 special, and a side of chagyo. No, 2. And do you have any going to do?
I turn to John. Is he always like this?
He likes to celebrate.
It's worth celebrating. Lloyd finishes his order and returns to our
We've
conversation.
got so much to do. I've got to call the cast for a read-through. Wait, I need to get the scripts finalized first.
He turns to me.
Oh, right, I needed to ask you something.
I'm sure.
You do special effects makeup, right?
It depends. I did a lot of wounds and stuff for Ancient World and Forbidden Items.
Good, because I'd like you to return as the makeup artist for Cops and Robbers.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
There's an artist out west who I want to design the scar for John's character. I'll give him your contact info so you can talk it out.
Of course. Thank you very much. Alright, and I'm gonna leave it off here. I will see you guys